I promised you all we're going to fly like super high up once, so we're going to do that, but I'm not too confident we'll see anything. Let's see. And, well, then, oh god! Oh no! No, 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 no! Alright everybody, hello and welcome back to another episode of Scrap Mechanic. Back here with me, Spacefish. So, I have yet again spent absolute ages in between episodes farming POIs, and unfortunately only 2 had respawned, so, you know, just kind of travelled halfway across the map again to get to those. So, we're still not all too great in component kits, but as you can see right here, I've got another 2 stacks of them, so I'm kind of hopeful that this should be enough to finally get our fly thing going this episode. And I've also got all these nice fancy metal blocks right here that we're going to push into our truck, and we're going to work on that mechanism. And I also finally remembered that I had this flippin' horn which I wanted to put on this truck for absolute ages. So, you know, maybe like somewhere in here, I don't know. I really want to try it though. E-use, can't use it, so that's an interesting thing for a start. I have connected it to the seat though. I thought you were able to change like the tone of the horn or something, so kind of curious about that one. I've also got no clue how to use a horn. How do I use the horn now? Oh boy, do you have something here in controls? Can't see anything. Oh no. I have got absolutely no clue how to use a horn. So, we'll see. Maybe I'll place a quick cut later and try and find out if I remember. And, you know, I really thought you could change the tone on this thing. So, if anyone knows, let me know. But, I don't know. I'm going to place a quick cut now, because else I'll forget. I'll be right back. Alright, back I am. I'm rather sure that I actually will need a button for this thing, so let's go and do that. I'm not quite sure why I was honestly then able to attach it to the chair, but that's fine by me. I'm actually going to make 2 of these, because I kinda got told in the last episode by Spastic Cube again that, well, you know, you should probably be using a button on that flying thing, because if you use switch and you click the switch to fly, then you accidentally hop off the thing or something, or you're not even on the thing will just keep flying forever. And the button kind of, you know, allows me to avoid that happening. So, yeah, you know, I'm probably going to put a button on that instead of the switch. Let's actually get rid of the switch right now, just before we actually do any upgrades to this, because else I'll probably end up accidentally doing it anyways. So, just saving myself from that here already. I'm going to grab the first button and then just put that on there and actually already connect it up, and then we'll have the second button ready soon after, surely. Now, I'm kind of also in need of lifting myself up so I can... I'm probably actually going to put it here, to be honest. That's not a bad spot for the button, is it? So, we are going to go and, well, button... that thing. Nice. Okay, so that should be that. I'm going to go and remove the lift again, and we're going to go and grab the second button and hopefully make the horn work as well. Switch can honestly go here for the time being. I don't really need it. And, hello, second button. So, let's see. I've also just quickly looked at, like, why I can't adjust the horn pitch right now, and it seems like there's a bug in Scrap Mechanic for absolute ages now where you can't adjust it. Like, you can just mash this menu, it's not going to give you anything. In theory, you should be able to adjust the horn's pitch, so kind of bummed out, to be honest, that that's not a possibility anymore, but, well, you know, maybe eventually it will be again, you never know. I'm going to keep running, apparently. I'm going to go and put the button right here. I'm going to connect that up to the horn, and we're going to connect that up to the seat, and now, in theory... That was really not the kind of horn sound I was expecting. It's more fitting of like an old rusty car coming through, or you know, Your rusty old bike knocked this huge truck, but it's kind of hilarious, honestly. Just like the combination of the two. I don't know. I somehow love it. I think it's great. Let's keep it that way, I suppose. That was quite funny. But okay, so moving on to our flying thingy. I'm gonna, for the time being, upgrade it by 1 level. Now we're at a thruster level 4. We're just gonna see if it flies, because if it does, I want to see how strong this engine is, and you know, maybe adjust that by a bit with the remaining packages, and then only make this thing level 5 when we actually have enough when we have enough. What are these called again? Component kits rather. Again. And I mean, I think we would also want to kind of keep these kind of in close vicinity in terms of levels, because, well, it impacts vicinity, and if, like, well, one of them just runs out while the other still has 10 fuel, it's kind of going to be hard to time when I need to go back down. But, well, that's the thing upgraded. Let's see if we can fly. Well, take off in 3, 2, 1, go. Oh, we're flying. Oh, we're flying, boys and girls and everyone in between. Oh, this is nice. We're also tilting massively. Not really like we're flying crazily, but I also am not getting any thrust whatsoever. Oh, God. You know, it doesn't let us tilt, but it also doesn't let us tilt back forwards. That's an interesting position to be in. But yeah, I'm definitely going to spend the other set of component kits on our upgrade for the rearward-facing engine then, I think, because that feels very, very necessary to me here. And honestly, when I can stop running forwards again, I would like to actually, while this is in this position, also move this thing a bit backwards. Was it here or was it there just now? I think it was there, wasn't it? So we're going to try this instead, because as you could see right there, it's rather obviously out of balance, so we do need to adjust that a bit. I'm going to upgrade this thing, and hopefully that is going to help a little with thrusting us forwards. But I'm sure, you know, we need to kind of max out all these engines, so yeah. It's going to be a while. But okay, let's go for a second test in terms of balancing. Oh, I removed the fuel by removing the thing. Okay, yeah, that makes sense. Where did my fuel go? Where did my 20 fuel go? Seriously? Oh my lordy lord, Jesus Christ, please no. Oh... I mean, I had a spook once with the standard engines where I just took the engine off and thought the fuel disappeared, but it just popped into my inventory. But it seems that with the thrusters, this is an actual bug where the fuel just actually disappears. Oh, God. Okay, well, you know, that is pretty annoying because we just lost 20 fuel right there. Let's nick it off our exploration vehicle. I guess I'm going to have to make another fuel run soon, or try and finally find the fuel pond with this thing, but that's very painful. That is very, very painful indeed. Okay, let's go for a second run. Let's try and see. Oh yeah, that feels a lot more balanced. Now we're going frontwards. Yeah, okay. Still not very nicely balanced. Okay. Well, you know, I feel we're going to have to add on some weight to one bit or the other, basically. Like, either we add a bit more weight to the back, or we add a bit more weight to the front, or we just add a fuel tank and generator on. That was what I just was talking about, by the way. Thanks for saving me from that. I just hit the button and then exited the vehicle. If that would have still been a switch, my flying thingy would have been gone. But we're, like, achieving takeoff for the time being, which is absolutely awesome. Now the kind of question just remains how I'm gonna actually balance this thing out properly. I should have a bit of wood still, so I'm just gonna plonk a few pieces on the back here to try and balance it out a bit more. I'm not sure it's actually gonna work, but we'll try. And otherwise, you know, I'm actually considering now to have a fuel tank, just given how quickly this stuff drains. I mean, we're already at 18. I think we may really need one. But for that, we'll then also probably need level 5 thrusters all around to be able to do this also. I'm going to probably remove the lift again. Let's try this one more time. Oh yeah, that feels pretty bar. Ooh! 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 Nice! We're flying! Oh, Jesus Christ, this is high! kind of worried of running out of fuel here, to be honest. Okay, this thing is absolutely slow, so we do need an upgrade to the other thruster, and Jesus Christ, the turning speed of this is massive. And we're falling. This is fun. Yeah, but like we definitely need an upgrade to the rearward facing thruster, because as you can see right here, we're pretty darn slow. Oh god. Oh please. Oh no, wait. Oh Jesus. Okay, we're back. I don't even want to know how much fuel we just used. That was fun. But we need a way better rearward facing engine, because right now we're traveling pretty slowly. You can see 14, that's not too bad. That's actually not too bad. But I think we do need a fuel tank. We need a fuel tank, and it needs to be full, and we also pretty surely need like at least level 3 or level 4 rearward facing thruster, because right now we're traveling super slowly. And you know, traveling a bit faster probably is essential to not using up that much fuel, because you probably don't want to stay airborne for all too long, otherwise you're going to run out, I feel. Now, I'm not quite sure. I think I should, in theory, have all the stuff for another fuel tank, so let's check that out real quick, maybe. The thing is not really perfectly balanced yet anyways, and I think balancing is going to be a lot of work, so I'm probably... damn it, I used everything for tier 2 metal blocks. But yeah, balancing is probably going to take a bit of time anyway, so I'm probably aiming to do that off screen to not bore you all with it. But we are pretty surely going to go for a fuel tank, and I'm going to grab some more fuel, and I'm also going to have some more component kits to actually, you know, get this thing to properly fly and actually, you know, go somewhere eventually. I'm not going to fly this thing right now, but maybe when it gets bright out, I think we'll just try and go like super far up and see if we can spot the fuel pond anywhere, or the oil pond or whatever. That would be pretty great, of course. Also, my carrots are done. Are they? No, not quite yet, but those will be done soon, so that's going to be nice. But yeah, so we'll see. I think it's pretty nice. It's pretty awesome. We're just using a huge ton of fuel. Almost said non-YouTube appropriate stuff there. So yeah, it's going to be painful, but the goal with this thing, I think, is, now that I know that there's an oil pond, to actually find the oil pond. So, well, whenever we find that, that should hopefully easily kind of make up for the fuel usage here and like everything else in between, and just get us enormous amounts of fuel and make us just swim in fuel forever. So that's like the hope right there. Let's see about that. For the time being, we're going to leave this thing here. We're going to come back to it when it's getting bright out, and we will go and work on the truck a bit. So, another 115 pieces of metal. That should, you know, kind of provide for a lot of work to be done here. I'm actually going to make this 2 or 3 wider again, so I don't fall down all the time while working on it. And then we can have a bit of a look at this thing. Now, we had... I'm not quite sure. Oh, yeah, right. This was the... Oh, no. Oh, no, wait. I think I've got one more component kit. God. I totally forgot that I needed component kits to continue working on the truck, to be honest. And I just used them all up, but I had another 2, and I've got one more lying around right here, so we're spot on for the controller. Incredibly lucky right there. If that wouldn't have happened, that would have been pretty bad. But there we go then. I'm also going to make this a bit faster probably. And we've now got another 2 mechanisms that we can attach to the controller, and that should be just fine. Okay, so for the start then, we do have this mechanism out here, for which we want to go 1 up, then we go 1 over, 1 over. I mean, this is pretty, like, these are all like, can't connect this just yet, so should not do that, but all that is pretty easy, of course. Now this part here is going to be a bit... Wait, what have I just done? Oh, whoa. Didn't want to do that, but I need to kind of place blocks here. I was just able to do it. Wait. No, wait. I can... Yes. Okay, so we're going to do that, of course. Just, you know, our good old tooth system to hopefully make the ramp work a bit more as intended. And the default state of this is, of course, going to be folded in. So we're going to have to change that eventually, but for the time being, we're not going to do that. For the time being, I kind of actually want to lay this out the way it's meant to be. So we're going to have this thing go up another 3, I think, right? So we've got elements, like we've got 1 element, that's 5. We've got another element, that's 5, and that should extend all the way to up there, basically. So this is kind of going to be the end of things, but we're going to have the tooth system again here. So, oh god, please, no, stop. Thank you. So, how are we going to do the tooth system here? I think we're going to kind of mirror that, so, you know. Okay, this is starting to become annoying. Can I place? No, I can't place lift on here. So, that's a bit annoying. I don't think that lift can get me far up enough to be able to see. Can it? Oh, it can. Oh, nice. Oh, that's actually a lot higher than I thought it was gonna go, so that's nice. So, this kind of being the idea then, I think. Gonna double check on that in a minute here. Just kind of gonna make sure I place things in the right spots. Oh god, please. Thank you. Okay. That should be good in theory. All nice and aligned, and all nice and in line with down below. And yeah, okay, that's pretty good. So we're gonna have another mechanism up there then, of course. So we will. Oh god, I'm running again. Why am I running again? This game is also now abducting me permanently. I'm confused. That's usually something that happens in like Transport even or in Scrap Mechanic. But the idea then here being, of course, that we do have another mechanism like this, where well, that's actually a bit of an issue, isn't it? Wait a second. This is going to be supposed to be 5 long, so this is kind of going to be supposed to be the end of this. So this would already... No, this is kind of where the new part of the mechanism starts. So this is as... No, that's fine, I think. That is actually fine, I think, is it? I'm not quite sure. I didn't properly mirror this, did I? No, I've actually got the bearing. The bearing needs to be right on that, so this needs to go. I need to pick up my bearing. Oh no, I have it. Okay, that's great. So let's go down. I'm also very low on metal right now, I'll have to say, so we won't be able to totally finish this, but the bearing goes right here, basically. And that's actually a bit of an issue, because we do have an element down below here that we would not really want here, so that does need to go, indeed. Up. There we go. Nice. And then we would have this here. Now, I do need to quickly connect that to the controller right here to make sure that it doesn't fall over. And then hop back on. And then the idea is we have this up here, of course. And I probably want to mark the intended end height first before I do anything else. So let's do that. We are going up and we're going to make it this high right here. That's going to be the intended end height. That also means that I can finally get rid of this marker, which is of course not attached to the mechanism yet, so that needs to go one way or another. And I can also extend this out properly here. Without falling off, ideally. Thank you. And boop. And that's kind of the whole mechanism done, sort of, somewhat. I would kind of really like to end it off with like an end segment right here, but that does not seem to be possible with the tooth pattern I'm going for. Oh god, I fell down again. I even extended it out a second time to make sure that that wouldn't happen, and I managed to do it. Great. Yeah, I don't know. That's something I don't like too much, to be honest. I would really like kind of have this, like, this is kind of the closing part of the mechanism. Can I prematurely end this? Why did I have to? Oh, yeah, right, because I need to attach it right here. Yeah, like this tooth pattern. Well, I mean, how do I do it for this one? Oh, I just don't have it here. So, I mean, in theory, I could just do this, basically, and then... I mean, it looks weird. It kind of does look weird, doesn't it? But, I mean, do I need to be... This works, right? Can I... Hello? Oh god, please. Stop doing that to me. Thank you. And then this is kind of going to be the end of the mechanism, right? Like, we can kind of remove this thing, and that thing we just put, like... gotta remove these then, don't we? So sort of like that. Yeah? I think that should not break anything. Let's see. We'll see. I hope it doesn't. We'll find out eventually. I will go up here again. That's my intended end height, and then I've got my tooth. Wait, tooth stuff right here. Oh yeah, right. And then kind of this starts here, and that goes there, and that goes there, and that goes there. So like this, basically. So we can kind of extend this out. Just add some teeth in here. And if you all don't know why I didn't do this tooth system, because you didn't watch an episode or something, basically the idea here being that I kind of don't have huge gaps where I can get stuck with my wheels when driving vehicles onto this truck. So that is indeed why I am doing that. And we are going to go keep continuing this pattern right here. And this I'll have to kind of just mirror, so... Let's stop right there and let's nice. Okay. Did that. So that is going to be the end. Oh my, how am I even doing this? I don't even know. I need just to close off this loading surface at this point. It's not even that many metal blocks remaining, but that is kind of the mechanism setup. Now I do want to lower this for one. With this nice unfolding fancy mecha. Oh, it's good, isn't it? But yeah, so I do want to lower this for one just to see and check that nothing is bugging into each other right here. But yeah, so this is indeed working as I intended it to now. That is all nicely folded down, and the intended end height is also perfectly being reached. So gonna have to test this eventually as well, just to see if we can actually drive vehicles onto this. Because of course, you know, it's kind of not finishing evenly with the floor. But I think it's even enough. So, you know, the hope being right there, that's fine. So, that part of the mechanism works. Now I kind of need to set up its default state, basically, right? So, while this all folds up, we're going to go down here. And the default state of this is basically kind of going to be the other way around. I just need to actually find out what way to turn this. If I turn that 15 degrees... Wait, no, that's not the default state that I just changed. It's the end state. No, I want to change the... default state, and I actually need to change these states too, probably. Okay, so that is certainly the wrong way around. So we will be reverting that, and it's going to be... Is it going to be 180 degrees? It's going to be 180, right? Let's just change this. It's going to... Oh, God! I actually flipped a bit too quickly for my liking. Oh. I just discovered a little... Oh, God! Where did my blocks just go? My blocks just disintegrated. Oh. Okay. So, multiple issues here. Ah, God, okay. I mean, first issue here being that I'm now missing metal blocks, which is always, you know, very nice and everything. Not... Great. Where my flippin' metal blocks just go? They were swallowed by the ground. Oh. What? Where'd that one just come from? Did the other one go the other direction? Oh, the other one's just gone. Weird. Very, very, very weird indeed. But, yeah, now we're missing another 2 metal blocks still, so that's great news right there. Can I remove any from here? No, not really. So, well, that'll have to stay the way that it is. But I just actually kind of discovered that this mechanism I was thinking about isn't actually quite going to work the way that I intended it to. Because I, of course, had the intent of having, like, one of these walls end up right here and another one then kind of folded up the other way right there. But that would imply that I do need to add another bearing right here. That then kind of, like, so I fold this thing out, then I have a bearing right here that folds the rest of the things down, then I have another bearing right there that folds the rest of the things up, and I kind of want it to be that way, to be honest. But adding another 2 bearings means adding another 2 process steps basically out here in this controller, means adding another 5 component kits into this controller. But I kind of want to do it that way, to be honest. I mean, you know, of course, we could do it somewhat like this, right? We just say, okay, we do like 90 degrees back here, and we do 90 degrees back there, and then it's kind of folded up like this, and... well, it works, you know, it works, but it doesn't look as fancy as I want it to look. So, that's kind of part of the issue. I'm going to keep it configured like that for the time being, basically. And that is totally the wrong way of doing things again. So I'm going to keep it configured like that for the time being. But I would really like to actually see if I'm going to keep it that way. Also, I'm going to actually need to define the unfolding points for that, which is probably the more critical of the options. There's the other metal block. I'm missing one more. Are you seeing any more lost metal blocks anywhere here in between the frame or something? There must be another one hidden somewhere. What was that even? That was weird. Okay, now we're just missing one. But let's kind of check out the timing on this, because I need to time the unfolding process so that, I mean, this part folds down first, right? Afterwards comes... well, either this part or this. I'm thinking if I fold like this part down first, this whole construct may be ending up bugging itself. God. Did I just... oh, okay, not going to do that. But I think that this whole construct may just end up bugging itself into the floor, basically. And this, I just discovered, is actually a bit of an issue, because we have this in the way here, and we probably don't want to do that, and we need to fix that, and, panic. I think we're just going to keep it like this instead. Because honestly, anything else is going to be super buggy. And I don't like super buggy, so let's just keep it like that for the time being, alright? Is that going to be fine? Yes, it should. Okay. So I'm going to keep that like that, but let's see if this unfolding timing works. I'm thinking I want to unfold things first here. Oh god. Ah! Oh god, my game's dying. What have I just done? Oh, wait a second. Oh no! I think the physics are absolutely... this truck is about to explode. Let me back on. I need to undo this, whatever it is that I just did. Undo! Quick! I nearly just... oh my god! I nearly just destroyed the game. This thing went the entirely wrong direction. Oh my god. Oh, right, wait. Does... no, this should keep it in that state, shouldn't it? Oh god. That was like, I don't know what I just did there, but that was bad. So we do this. Then we do that. Oh no, wait, why? Okay, so that does seem to keep it in the initial state. I thought that would roll it back to that state. Okay, so basically it just adds and subtracts whatever angles I put on that. That was really bad, by the way. Honestly, that was one of the most spooky moments in Scrap Mechanic ever for me. I think half my truck just nearly imploded. That was pretty bad, not gonna lie. But we're gonna put that on plus 90 then, right? And we're gonna check that as a timing. So this unfolds, then that unfolds. Yeah, I think that's a better way to go, to be honest. Yeah, this has to be the way to go, because else it's going to bug into the floor. But yeah, so that mechanism does now work, but I think we're going to add another 2 sets of bearings, and we're going to make the mechanism even more complicated, and we're going to make this thing even more crazy. So yeah, going to need some more component kits, going to need some more time on this mechanism, but I do really want to make it hopefully perfect. So, well, that's going to require some more work and some more time, of which we unfortunately don't really have that much more in this episode, so I'm going to end it off right here. I hope you all enjoyed it. I think, like, huge progress made this episode, to be honest. Like, this mechanism is starting to come together really nicely. We're flying, finally, just need some more upgrades on that to actually properly fly, and I promised you all we're going to fly, like, super high up once, so we're going to do that, but I'm not too confident we'll see anything. Let's see. And, well, then, oh, God! Oh, no! No, 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 no! I live. Did my thing live too? Jesus Christ! I accidentally hit E. Good thing that this is a button now, not a switch. Thanks a lot once more. Really appreciate the tip. Jesus Christ, this thing is gonna absolutely kill me. I think we're gonna do this the next episode, just, you know, to kind of be a bit safer. And also, this suspension is way too strong, to be honest. This turning is way too... No. No. Stop running. God. This thing is way too strong. We're going to kind of dim that down a bit, I think. Just to, you know, make it a bit more steerable. We're gonna do the minimum setting here. Yeah, that looks like way better to control. So we're going to, you know, do that. Yeah, I think we're going to control this stuff. We're going to continue this stuff in the next episode. Hopefully without killing myself. Let's see. Can't guarantee that. Was pretty fun though. For today, I'm going to end it off right here. So I hope you'll, as always, enjoyed the episode. If you did, please make sure to hit that like button down below. That does always help out the channel a ton. If you're new around here and haven't done so just yet, also please consider subscribing right down below, as well as hitting that bell icon right next to it to stay up to date on all the future upcoming episodes. And with that all out of the way, as always, thanks a lot for watching, everyone, and I hope I'll catch you in the next one. Ciao.